a walk down memory lane.
Yes, we can do all that.
The stream is started. We just have to, whenever you point the camera, you
Yeah,
do like a...
Yep,
Ready?
yep.
Okay, here we go. 3,
Good.
All righty, good morning, everybody. Annie, you.
Wisdom Martin. Opening day 2025 for the Washington Nationals. They're playing the Phillies. First pitch, 4:05 today. We got a special guest.
Yes,
Andy.
we do.
Special
We
guest.
got Mike Carney here, the chief marketing
Revenue officer.
revenue officer. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
It's cold out here, Andy.
It
We
is
get
so
it.
cold
No,
at
it's
this
cold.
point. You joined us earlier, and we touched on a few things, but now we get to really expand and talk about some more things that you guys have coming up this season because there's so much to cover.
There is 20th anniversary, so we've
Which is
got
huge.
a whole slate. This is my 11th year with the team, and it's been amazing from the time I got here in 2015, seeing what Navy Yard has become.
Right.
Our partnership with the Capitol Riverfront, with Mayor Bowser here in DC, the whole DC metro area. Our fans have just supported us tremendously over the course of the last 20 years, and we couldn't be more thrilled to give back to them this season.
Right. And one of the things you're going to do to give back is you're having all these different concerts and events here at the facility.
That's right. So again, maybe a walk down memory lane.
Yes.
We had post-game concerts in 2013 at the Nationals.
Wow, okay.
We brought them back last year, and our fans just went crazy for it. We had Carly Rae Jepsen, we had Flo Rida, a bunch of others, and this year we decided to make it bigger and better. We have 6 post-game concerts this year. Hometown favorites, OAR.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Nelly, Ja Rule and Ashanti. We've got Country, Riley Green and Sam Hunt. So we're really trying to make Nationals Park a year-round entertainment destination.
Right.
Something for everyone all year round. You know, this neighborhood is bustling 365 days a year, and we're trying to make Nats Park bustling 365 days a year too.
And I think that's one of the things that make you all so great. You actually pour back into the community, listen to your fans, the feedback, and what they want. Because so much of it, I mean, you lean on the fans quite a bit, right?
We do, actually. So this year, we had our fans select their 20 favorite moments of the last 20 years. And we've got, just behind us here in the shot, you can see some of the new scrims we have on the garage. You can see Howie Kendrick right there next to the team store sign. We had a season plan holder event in January where our season plan holders in real time picked their favorite moment of the last 20 years. And probably no surprise, it was Howie Kendrick's home run in Game 7 of the World Series.
Right. It's amazing. That World Series, by the way, tremendous, because that whole season, since we're talking history here, that entire season was a thing of beauty because I remember they started off really slow all the way into the summer, and people were, clamoring, as sports fans do. Oh, we're in a bad place. We need to get rid of the coach, get rid of the manager. And then things took off on an upward trend, and they just kept going all the way until they got that trophy.
Yeah.
What were your fondest memories of that journey, that trajectory of here and then all the way up?
Well, it's amazing, Wisdom, because we had, 19 and 31 was kind of the mantra. We started out 19 and 31. That's not a good record. It was not a good team.
It was
right?
not at all.
And it's amazing how I think why business and sports is so intertwined so often is because there's this thing called chemistry.
Yes.
That you can't always why do the Nationals take off in the second half of the season? We signed Gerardo Parra. The baby shark thing became
baby shark.
It just took over. It went viral in the city, and I would.
She's still singing.
I could do it.
Right.
Our fans just you should keep going, Andy.
Mommy shark. Yeah, that took off. It became a thing.
It was the theme of the year, and our fans. I would be here, on a weekend night. 40,000 fans here. Just everybody doing this in the stands
and the hats.
Yeah. And so how do you create those moments? You can't script it.
Right.
And it's just that the fans got into it, the players got into it. I've talked with Ryan Zimmerman, who's an ambassador for us now, and just the way he describes the clubhouse during the 2019 year, the energy they had on the field.
Yeah.
Getting all those big hits, Juan Soto's hit in the wild card game that really propelled us, beyond that. It's just you can't script it, and it was a really magical moment. I was so happy for the Lerner family.
Yes.
You know, after all the years to win a World Series for Ted Lerner and all the players and the staff, it was just a really magical moment.
Take us back to that planning process. I mean, the victory parade, all of the festivities. We were out here live with a set, basically, that we had built, makeshift set, and covering every day. I mean, a lot of planning had to go into that, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we're in the middle of the World Series, and it's like, well, we got to plan the parade. Now, keep in mind, you haven't won the World Series yet.
So you have to plan it well in advance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
and by well in advance, I mean 48 to 72 hours, right?
Okay, right, gotcha, okay.
But, you know, you need to get the buses lined up. You need to, you know, get the bands lined up. You need to get the city on board with the route. And all, I mean, there's all of these logistics to plan. But I'll tell you that just like a team on the field, the team off the field, and the team in the city, you know, the city officials and everything, everyone was just all on the same page because the energy is so high.
Right.
You know, it's like, this is our team. Like, tell us what
The
you
only
need from
time
us.
you'll get a yes from everybody. Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Forget the paperwork.
Right. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Well, the mayor obviously involved with that planning process. She's going to be out here later today,
Yep,
right? She's
yep.
doing the play ball call.
She's doing play ball, and as she's done for many years, and she also was out here for our City Connect launch on Sunday with Ryan Zimmerman. We expanded our team store this year in partnership with Fanatics, and Mayor Bowser came out to announce our new City Connect, which we're super proud of. It's the district blueprint, so it's a
Yeah.
blue jersey with an interlocking DC. We just want to do something different and special. There's cherry blossom accents, and so we launched that jersey, and Mayor Bowser was here to support that.
Now, one of the things that I liked so much about this team during that magical run was the fact that they were kind of an underdog, an afterthought. Wild card team. They had to play all the tough teams to even get to the World Series.
That's right.
And then they did something that hadn't been done before. Is they won on the road. They kept losing all the home games, and then they won on the road. It was insane the way that they were handling business. And I'll never forget being right up there talking trash to the Houston team, Houston anchors, news anchors, talking trash to them about we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And they're like, well, you're down, and then you're going back to Houston, so we're going to take care of business. And it all worked out in our favor.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
seems like they
yeah.
really defied the odds.
They defied the odds on a
Yeah.
totally different level, on a high level.
Yeah.
That was an amazing thing to watch.
It was, and we're just like kind of the quiet team, right? You know, and everyone can talk whatever they want to talk about, but we went out on the field and got the job done, and it was amazing.
You know, earlier we spoke to the chef, and he was telling us about the new program that they implemented where they had local chefs
Yeah,
come, and
yeah.
it's sort of like that Shark Tank style, but dealing with food.
Yes.
That's actually a really great campaign, because if you look around just in the Navy Yard, the variety of different types of food and restaurants that are here, and beyond even the Navy Yard.
Yeah. We had picture product a few years ago. Actually, Hout Dog, which we had over here in that section over there for a while, they were part of it. But really, what the theme is we view ourselves as the heartbeat of Washington D.C. And so we should be using our platform to be able to support local vendors and local suppliers and whatever it might be. And so this was a way for us to give these businesses an opportunity to get their product out there, you know, give our fans something new to enjoy. It kind of checks all the boxes
So impactful.
for us. Yeah, and I was for the media day on Friday. I got to taste all the food, which was amazing.
Oh wow! Okay.
And these restaurateurs are just so passionate about their
Yes.
product, and it's like they're so grateful that the partnership with the Nationals, and it's just the energy is really high, and we're thankful to them for coming and being a part of our experience.
Do you think that will continue on for anyone watching this and wanting to be a part of that?
Yeah, it's been so successful, and I think more broadly that's kind of one implementation, but we want to make sure that we're supporting vendors beyond just restaurateurs and food providers. This is, if there are any vendors out there that are listening that want to reach out, please do. You know, we want to engage you with our product here as much as we're able to.
Fantastic.
Now, as far as you're concerned, you've been at this for a while.
Yeah.
What is it? I mean, I know you like baseball, but what is it about this that says, okay, this is exciting for me. I got to go out here and I'm going to spend all these hours doing this whole baseball thing, whether it's concerts or the food or the game.
Yeah.
What is it about it that says that makes you say, okay, I love this.
I mean, this is a pretty incredible experience
this
to
is
come
the
to every day,
office.
right? This is my office. But I think at the end of the day, I love people, and we are in a hospitality business. We're in a customer service business, and what makes me the happiest is to see our fans happy, and those moments where, you know, these electric moments we've had at Nationals Park over my last 11 seasons has been really transformational for me to see the joy. And you know, now that I'm in my 11th year, I'll see kids from back then, 8-year-olds who are now 18-year-olds,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, who got their first autographed baseball from a player. You know, these moments that these kids will never forget, and now they're adults, right? And we've got a second generation of Nats fans coming, but seeing that happiness is what makes me happy. So it keeps me coming back.
Yeah, and you have such a vital role being the revenue guy.
Yeah.
What led you to this role?
I mean, I took a rather, I guess, unconventional path.
Yeah.
I was a consultant before this, and I wanted to be able to have a role that was really giving back to the community. And you know, the Nationals perspective, I mean, obviously we're a business, and you know, tickets are the lifeblood of our business. But we all believe, this starts with the Lerner family on down, that if we give our fans a great experience, revenue will follow. Like, we're a business, but the business is built upon having a really strong brand in the community.
Yes.
If we engage with our military and we engage with the underserved in the community, you know, people, especially in today's world, people are going to say, man, I really associate with that brand. Like, this brand is really doing something unique and different for my community. It's making my community better. And then that builds a brand, and then people want to participate with that brand. And so, you know, that to me, if that's core to what you do, then your fans are going to want to keep buying tickets and hot dogs and beer and the like.
Right.
Yeah.
You've been here for 11 years. You've seen it on this side, all the way up to the high side, which is the World Series. And now it's kind of like, you know, we're kind of like starting over.
Building.
Well,
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
It's a rebuild.
That's
what
right.
they call it in sports. What's that experience like for you? Oh, it's okay, somebody. You're an important man. People are calling you. It's okay. It's okay. What's that experience like? Is to see it here, go up high, win the World Series, and then go through the rebuild process? Because you've kind of been through it before on the front end before you got to the World Series.
Yeah, look, to ride the high of the World Series, and then, you know, to have the pandemic
Yes.
strike after that, and you know, we didn't really get to enjoy the World Series
Right.
victory. Yeah, and then we entered a rebuilding phase. Of course, that's always tough.
Yeah, and all sports teams go through it,
That's
so
right,
it's not
that's right.
exclusive to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our fans have high expectations. They want us to have a competitive product every year. That's why they keep buying tickets, right? And so it was challenging over the last couple of years. But, you know, with the launch of our new Next Gen Attitude, you know, Mike Rizzo's talked a lot about it, about, you know, the exciting product that we have on the field now. What's amazing is, you know, guys like Mackenzie Gore, our opening day starter, this is now his, I guess, 4th season with the Nationals. And so he's now kind of a veteran presence in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
4 years in the vet, right?
He's
That's
a
right.
seasoned guy.
But, you know, and we brought back Josh Bell, who's a, you know, a great clubhouse presence, and so I think this is the year where we have that nice blend of really young, talented players. You know, our
Yeah.
fans are super excited about James Wood and Dylan Cruz.
Yes.
But we also have those really strong veterans. You know, guys like Trevor Williams. They don't get a ton of praise all the time, but he is a steady presence in the clubhouse and a mentor for these younger pitchers. Josh Bell for the hitters. And so now there's really that young core that we feel this is really the team that's going to be able to give us success, not just in 2025, but this is now long-term sustainable success,
Yes.
Right.
where our fans can really, you know, get to know these players, Dylan
Connect with
Cruz and
them.
James,
Yes,
and
build
connect.
relationship.
And then that's where, once you create that connection with the fans,
Yes.
they want to keep coming back to games, right? And that's what we're trying to build here.
And that 6'7"
like that.
Rockville kid, I'm fascinated
Goodness.
by this because I didn't realize he was 6'7".
Yes.
So I'm already
Yes.
intrigued, and I got to turn the TV on and come to the game and say, I got to see this 6'7" Rockville kid out here playing for the Nats.
I'll tell you that.
Local guy.
Yeah, and the crack of his bat, when he gets a hit up there,
Ooh.
it's like a different sound. I don't know. It's nothing I've ever heard before.
Man, that is really remarkable. Looking ahead to the season, what are some of the in-game kind of experience that we should look out for?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, this is going to be our biggest promotional calendar we've ever had. So starting with today, we have a T-shirt giveaway for our Next Gen Attitude campaign. We have 20th anniversary celebrations all throughout the year. We're trying to make sure that our fans have something they're excited about. Oh, look at that.
How about that? Just like magic, right? You talked about
demand.
the T-shirt. Yeah.
On demand.
There you go. Keep talking. Oh, we're good. We're showing off like we're on The Price is Right.
We're trying to have something every game. There should be something every game for our fans to enjoy, whether that's a giveaway, whether that's a post-game concert. And by the way, we're not done. We have other announcements that we are still working on to announce throughout the year. You'll hear it here first on WUSA, of course.
You know, Kim Bolt, the chief marketing
Yes.
officer.
Yes.
She told us about ways to save too, because you know times are tough right now for many families across
That's
the
right.
DMV, especially with the federal workforce. For the exhibition game, I know you all offered 2 tickets to federal workers, which really for us, it made us feel like you all are leaning in, but also aware of what's happening, right? It's
Yes.
connecting with the community. More to come with family fun, promotional things like that to make it more affordable.
Yeah. First on the federal workers, I mean, it was totally overwhelming. I mean, we had nearly 1,000 people come out for that on the exhibition game. And the weather on Monday wasn't great.
It wasn't great, yeah.
And so they came out and you know, it made me so happy to see that message resonated with you know, that part of the community. We are continuing to improve our $5 Tuesdays, so previously called Value Days, and now we decided to simplify it, and we have a bunch of items that are $5. We now have a 12-ounce beer that's part of that menu too.
All this is amazing.
Yes,
$5 tickets, $5 beers. You know, you can come out on a Tuesday night for $10 a person and have an amazing night with your family. That's what we're really trying to lean into.
Right. Okay. All right. And we know it's an early morning for you, and we appreciate you coming out here and hanging out with us. We really do, because you got a lot of stuff to do. You have
a full day ahead.
You have a full day.
Yes.
I mean, you're going to be out here for the game, obviously at 4:05, right?
Oh, I'll be here. It's going to be buzzing here at Nationals Park. We have a true sellout today, and so there are some very limited tickets left. So come on out. Enjoy the Nationals. We've got 78-degree weather on Saturday too. So if you can't make it today, come out this weekend.
Right, and you got plenty of opportunities because the season is long.
Season's long. Yeah.
That's the thing about baseball.
That's a good
Everything's long.
thing. Yeah, your season is long. Real quick before we go, you were telling me about a new area right over in here where you're going to have shows and concerts.
Yeah, the plaza.
Yeah,
The plaza.
Plaza Stage. So partnership with Arena Stage, our friends from the Wharf area. It's a new concert venue. It's a standing room only. We'll have a stage that will face the field. 4,000 people. We announced our first artist, Michael Franti, coming out July 17th. You know, we'll have 5 to 10 concerts this year, but we're trying, again, the purpose of that is to give our fans and the neighbors here in Navy Yard and in DC on the whole something to come out to, you know, whether it's a ball game or whether it's any other day throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when we say we're giving you a really cool streaming show right now, happening behind Mike and us, look, is this the rehearsal going on for the game ahead?
Now look at that, real time.
Right.
Real time.
Right? That will be our huge flag that will roll out. We've got an exciting, you know, our season plan holders will be on the field to welcome in the players, something new and different this year. And yeah, here we go.
Here we go with the military.
It begins. It begins.
Yes.
Now, and you know, John Turnauer is not going to get mad because I see people are on the John's the heads up. Yeah, don't look at this.
Look.
I know he loves this field and he takes really good care of this field.
he's
We've talked to him for
excellent.
years.
He does.
And he puts a lot of hours in to make sure this is well beyond whatever the standard is for Major League Baseball.
And Gatorade picked us to be.
Oh yes, that's right.
Gatorade picked us to be the field they wanted to highlight in their new campaign, and it's a testament to John and man, look at that painted opening week right there. Does it get any better than that?
It's just
I know.
pristine condition. He's been here for 16 seasons.
He has, yeah.
Yes.
So he's been here for a while, and I know he has a passion for it. I mean, just the way he was talking about the grains
Yes.
and getting
And the
really
kind of
complex
grass.
over
Yeah.
our heads. I'm like, wow, he really knows his grass.
I need him to come to my house.
I was saying the same thing when I saw him. I said, "How's your grass?" And he was like, "I'm working on it at my house." Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna need some tips.
He-
Lots and lots of tips.
And I'll tell you, I'll give him credit because we don't have a roof here at Nationals Park.
Yes.
Right.
And
right.
so in the rain and you know, in the off season, in the snow, I mean, this place is always looking pristine.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
and that's another thing. Here in the DMV, we get all 4 seasons, and the weather can be so fickle. It's just so strange sometimes. Like, it's supposed to be warmer today, but John has it tougher here, I think.
He does, and he's got a great team that helps him out. And you know, it's just really nice where, you know, we don't have to ever worry about the field. The field is
Right.
always just perfect.
Yes.
Oh.
So nobody's complaining about the
Man,
field.
That's
I hope,
right.
All right.
I hope John gets to hear all of this.
And he's an amazing guy too.
Yes,
We'll have to
yes.
send
A better
him this
friend.
clip.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Get
hopefully,
warm.
hopefully we'll see you in October.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's
Here
the
we
plan
come,
for the
here
World
we come.
Series.
Getting back to Constitution Avenue.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
right.
Thanks so much, Mike.
All right.
All right,
We're
thank
going to
you.
see you at 9 o'clock on our live show. So we'll see you then with all
Can we
the.
warm up a little bit?
You know what? Let's take a break
I
right now.
literally cannot feel my toes.
Let's take a break right now, and then we'll go warm up, and
All
we'll
right.
see you
Thanks
at 9
for
o'clock.
joining us, everybody.
Thank you.
See you at 9.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. That
Thank
was
you.
fantastic.